Hello again. You know, I posted at MVI 9578, Dr. Alan Keyes called it right about Obama. Well, I was put up on the 12th of December. It's at 276 views. I want to share what this particular viewer wrote. Gabe, I looked into it after watching your videos. What I think the viewer is referring to is the video that I suggested people Google, Irrefutable Proof That Michelle is a Man. People need to realize that we have no, quote, first lady, end of quote. What we do have is Michael, the first, quote, lady boy, end of quote. I believe his entire persona is a CIA creation, as the American people wouldn't elect a bachelor as president. I think Bruce Jenner coming out was simply a trial balloon for Michael to see how the country would act if they'd embrace a former Olympic athlete ditching his steak and potatoes. Then it's not too much of a stretch to figure that they'd also accept their first lady being a transgender. I am surprised that no one has called this freak out, and I can live with Michelle really being a Michael. But it is really insulting that we've been lied to and treated as fools. Well, the reality is there's nothing that we've been told about this usurper that's been the truth. So we've been lied to for the last 7+ years. I responded back to this particular viewer. The CIA had, I believe, nothing to do with any of it. King Abdullah in Saudi Arabia is and has always been behind all of the insanity that has been happening to America. I agree, Bruce Jenner was a trial balloon. It is absolutely sickening that we have these freaks in the White House. Glad you checked out the video on Irrefutable Proof Michelle is a Man. Well, hey folks, if you watched that video and it was exceptionally well done, we don't have a first lady, which means that the children running around the White House that go on these insanely expensive holidays with Secret Service, the Air Force One, who knows, whatever else they do, they don't belong to the Obamas. There's no adoption papers because it'd be a paper trail. Yeah, the whole thing is totally insane. Will the truth ever come out? I don't know. Eventually, but many of us might not be here when it does. You sort of know what I think. You know what my viewer thinks. The question now is, what do you think?